Hey guys, Dr. Gus here, naturopath, acupuncturist, conventional doctor, and founder of drlandivar.com. Welcome to today's video. One of the things not many doctors can mention, maybe on social media or anywhere for that matter, are scientific-based evidence of natural substances that can really change your life. In this case, for example, soursop or soursop leaf, not many people know about, but it's one of those that many countries around the world can use for diseases and tumors, or for example, I'm not even going to say the word, C-A-N-C-E-R, right? Cancer. I'm not going to even mention it because you know what happens to a video like this? Well, it gets blocked. So let's get right to it. What is soursop leaf good for? If you take it every day, if you use it, can you really benefit from soursop leaf? Does it really do anything to this terrible disease that nowadays you see so much of and nobody understands why people are getting so sick? Well, let's start with food. We're eating junk all the time, genetically modified grains, foods. Now they're trying to shove they're trying to shove it up everything that is not real meat, that is coming in processed form, that is plant-based meat, insects and stuff like that. People are really mean. Some people, right? Elites are really, really mean. And well, we're the ones who have to decide what we're going to eat. So let's get started. What is soursop, first of all, or Annona muricata? That's its name, its scientific name. This is soursop. This is a huge fruit. It's a prehistoric fruit. I've had it several times. It's basically the size of a basketball in some cases. Really big fruit, right? And it has its leaves, and curiously enough, the leaves are the most, let's say, effective natural ingredient you can use for diseases like the one I mentioned, or like the one that I half mentioned, because I can't even mention it here on this video because you know what happens to people that talk about C-A-N-C-E-R, right? Well, first, benefit and what Annona muricata does to your health. The first thing it does, and so why it really works on these type of diseases, is its immunomodulatory efficacy of this leaf, graviola leaf, because it really has the potential of enhancing immunity. Now remember, if your immune system is not working, there is no possible way your immune system is going to recognize a bad cell from a good cell, right? There is no way your body is going to be able to attack a cell that is being overly produced or overly replicated. And it's just going to keep growing and growing and growing, and you're going to see tumors, and you're going to see metastasis, and you're going to see all types of problems in your body. So you need your immunity. More than maybe chemotherapy, you need immunity. If you do not have immunity, there's no way you're going to go over this problem that you may be facing. So graviola leaves enhance immunity by activating the MAP kinase pathways. These bioactive properties of graviola indicate its potential as a health-promoting ingredient to boost immune system. Now, let's get to the point, right? What does it do to this type of disease, like the one I'm mentioning, right? Well, believe it or not, the most used leaf for this problem, there are other natural substances, but I'm talking about leaves, okay? Annona muricata can really have a very powerful effect on this type of problem in the body, helping the body stay healthy, because, let's look at it. All right, a review of Annona muricata and its God, I always cough when I have to say this word, anti-activity, right? Okay, well, this review, which is an actual summary of many studies put together in one paperwork so that we can all benefit from. This review simultaneously shows an increasing of the expression of genes that promote apoptosis. What is apoptosis? Apoptosis is a process by which a cell recognizes that it's a wrong genetically modified cell, and it does recognize that it's a dangerous cell, and it kills itself. That's apoptosis, right? We have also good cells that go through that process when they get old. That's a normal process of the body. apoptosis, okay? And causes cancer cells to die. Really? I shouldn't have said that phrase, but no matter what, it doesn't matter. Now, this review goes through many scientific-based evidence talking about how there are pharmacological activities and bioactive metabolites that really make this happen, okay? And it specifically talks about all this, everything that has to do with this disease and how to help the body treat it properly, how to use it, how everything, okay? Like the video. If you need something naturally, you can use a good extract, a good dietary supplement. Remember, it's a dietary supplement that you can use every day to improve something like your immune function, help the body keep it up to par when you're trying to combat something like this terrible condition, tumors and whatnot. Look for Guana Boost from Fineland at finelandvitamins.com. Guana Boost, that's in powdered form, and Graviola Gold in capsule form. If you like capsules, well, there you have it. There's extract, there's real leaf, there are other ingredients to help improve the absorption also of this supplement. Like the video. Let me see this question real quick. I'll answer the question and we'll keep on going. I think it's I don't know if it's everyone is seeing very yellow. It's a lot of yellow. Macadamian 11 is saying Caribbeans have known about this science and confirmed it. Well, yes. Remember that there's always going to be interest, right? And there's a new news article that came out talking about how YouTube was going to start to block information like this because the OMS, they just love to keep us healthy, right? Right, they do. So they're going to give YouTube all the mechanisms possible to try to block all this information because according to them, it's misinformation, right? So anyone else that does a study does not know what they're doing, but they do know what they're doing. So we have to obey, right? Like to the video. Okay, Anono muricata is a natural therapy to most disease conditions, including, again, the cough again, that might be growing in your backyard. All right, well, what does it do? Let's get right to it. What does it do? Well, Anono muricata, or graviola, in many in vitro studies, meaning lab studies, its extracts and phytochemicals have been characterized as antioxidant, antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory, insecticidal, larvicidal, and cytotoxic to cells. Oh my God, is it really that effective? Well, it's been seen over and over and over. And you might ask yourself, well, why don't I know about it? Because doctors, the same way I did when I went through university and medical school, they never teach you stuff like that. Never and never. And they actually, say that this is maybe quackery or stuff that doesn't really work. Well, guess what? There are studies now. In vivo studies, meaning in clinical trials, have revealed an anti-anxiolytic, anti-stress, anti-inflammatory, immunomodulatory, anti-malarial, antidepressant, gastroprotective, and wound-healing, hepatoprotective, hypoglycemic, again, and anti-tumoral activities also. Guys, remember what I'm saying. There is everything you need in nature. Everything. Where do you think these companies that promote all these drugs get their ingredients from? Where do you think? They don't invent it from air. It doesn't come out from outer space or from air. It comes from nature. They invest billions of dollars every year to do the research, and they just isolate a molecule, maybe change it just a little bit to be able to patent it, and then they sell it for tens of billions of dollars every year. That's how this works, okay? And you might have it right there and you don't know how to use it. Well, this is what you can do with Anono muricata. Let me see if we have a question here and we'll keep on going. All right. Team 4567. Is it better to consume the leaf or the fruit? Well, the leaf and the fruit are obviously different. In this case, I'm talking about the leaf. There are other benefits from the fruit. They are maybe similar because it's the same tree, but maybe not as effective, okay? I would suggest you look for the leaf, Okay, and again, if you need something natural, well extracted, look for Guana Boost from Fineland at finelandvitamins.com or Graviola Gold. Maybe you need something else that might help you improve your immune function and stay healthy and even give you more of a mood, a happiness within. I'm not joking. Oxy Elixir from Fineland at finelandvitamins.com in capsule and in powdered form. Like the video. Let me see this question real quick and we'll keep on going. Okay. Monique Fancy is asking, how beneficial is the fruit? The fruit has its benefits. I would say more of an immune functional benefit, but the leaf has been more studied because there are more concentrated compounds and phytochemicals that might be able to help you. All right. Okay. And last but not least, let's check this out real quickly. Again, many of the benefits I mentioned in the past study are here also. Annona muricata has different activities. Its seeds combat parasites. You were asking about the fruit. The fruit is used for treatment of arthritis, nervous disorders, diarrhea. And the leaves are used for cystitis, headaches, insomnia, and again, I can't even mention. People, like to the video. Let me check the questions out. If you have any questions, doubt, let me see it. Let me see it down here below. Don't forget to like this video, share it, and have people know about how wonderful natural medicine can be. Like the video, and God bless you all. Take care.